dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast. Brother, we're talking about Double or Nothing 2025, AEW, Tony Taz, Excalibur on commentary. Oh, I had so much fun with this show. We start this thing off with Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Moné. I will say, out of all the matches, I was only wrong about two, so we'll get to those, but I already knew Mercedes Moné was going to win the Owen Hart Finals and go on to face Toni Storm at All In Texas. I was just like, it has to be. Like, Mercedes Moné is on this, like, roll, so I don't think they're going to pull the plug on it anytime soon, but Mercedes Moné gets the win, is the Owen Hart Finals winner and everything, gets the belt, gets the trophy. Woohoo! Mercedes Moné versus Toni Storm. It just screams... it just screams like, oh yeah, now that's the match, which is going to be a good match. Then we have FTR versus Nigel and Daniel Garcia. FTR gets the win. I knew that was going to happen, so I was right on my pick here. I don't think we're done here, though, but even Nigel said we're done after this. Win, lose, whatever. I don't think we're done with this feud with Daniel Garcia as well. Then we go right on into the stretcher match. Mark versus Ricochet. Man, Mark got some head cleaner shining up Ricochet's head. But Mark got busted open pretty bad. And this was a fun match. And Ricochet got the win, though, over Mark Briscoe. I don't think we're done here. I think there's going to be some more shenanigans later on. Maybe at AEW Dynamite, even Collision. But yeah, this was good, man. I really enjoyed the FTR tag team match. I enjoyed Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter at this point. I'm like, man, tonight's just a good night for some wrestling. The match I really was like okay with was the AEW Tag Team Championship match, the Hurt Syndicate versus Dustin and Sammy. It was okay. MVP is on commentary. MJF is out there. He's trying to help, and he just keeps getting in the way. But overall, with the shenanigans of all that, the Hurt Syndicate got the win over Dustin and Sammy, and this is probably like my least favorite match of the night. Yeah, I would say. The next up is the AEW Continental Championship, Okada versus Mike Bailey. I was right with Okada winning over Mike Bailey, but man, this was awesome. This was an awesome match. The speed of Mike Bailey and everything, it was just a lot of fun. But I know Okada's not losing that championship anytime soon, so he retained. Then we go into the AEW Women's Championship, Tony versus Mina. This was fun, but I knew, you just know, there's no fucking way Mina's going to win this match, and Tony won the match, and it was okay. It wasn't their best match, but it was fun for what it was. And then we get into Anarchy in the Arena. Oh my God, this is my match of the night. I was wrong here. I said the bad guys had the win. But man, you got, I'm so excited to let the bodies hit the floor. Then we got Forks, then the Hook comes out, Gabe Kidd. Then we got Mark, and man, it's just chaos. And there was a moment where the Death Riders were locked into an ambulance, but you got Captain Kenny, Captain Omega with his shield and everything. We got music, we got chaos, we got tables exploding, we got shoes, Swerve's shoes with thumbtacks. Oh, man. Like I said, I really enjoyed this match a lot. My wife watched it with me, and she's like, all right. And then at the end of it, she's like, what did I just watch? I'm like, the Anarchy in the Arena. Multiple camera shots, everything going on everywhere. But, man, Kenny, Swerve, Willow, Joe, Hobbs, and Shibata got the win. Standing tall. Like I said, this was the match of the night, and some shit happened, and it was awesome. I'm so excited to let the bodies hit the floor. Oh, good times. Then we get into the Paragon versus the Don fam. Honestly, I skipped over that because I was really interested into the Hangman versus Will. So I've been like screaming, Will Ospreay, the assassin. He's the one that's gonna dethrone Moxley. He's the one. But this is my second favorite match of the night. These two just went balls to the wall crazy. I picked Will Ospreay to win this one, but that was not the case. And I'm a little sad about it because I was like, oh, Hangman. Okay. is he the one worthy to dethrone Jon Moxley at All In, Texas? I really thought we were teeing up Will Ospreay in this, but I guess we're going to go with the Cowboy. The Cowboy's going to be sent to take out Moxley and the Death Riders and stuff. So, or maybe not. Hey, I was wrong here. What did you think? I think Will not winning was kind of stupid, but Hangman winning, okay, sure. I don't know. I felt like awesome match, not the outcome I expected. So, overall, though, match of the night is Anarchy in the Arena. Moment of the night. Ooh. Everything in Anarchy in the Arena, man. And then, of course, the main event itself. But, man, this was awesome. Double or Nothing. 4 out of 5. 2025. Tony Taz Excalibur on commentary. This show was awesome. I enjoyed it from head to toe. But tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share it to your grandma. Share the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
What a victory. What a match by Vader and by Mercedes. And like it or not, congratulations to the CEO, man. Mercedes.